Our next comedian is from a cool state. He's from a cool state. Maybe he'll like to talk about it a little bit more in his set. Don't want to steal the thunder. My rhymes with car sick, Marsich! Yeah! Give it up, everyone! Here you go.
Okay, what's going on? How's everyone doing? Yeah. Okay, I want you to remember the disappointment for the next 5 minutes because Robert gave me like 2 days notice. So this is like part 2 of my own personal memoir. If you weren't here last week, I went on about how I'm like, ignorant, but like the best ways possible because I can see things like a new light. Like for example, in today's like PC culture, I was thinking a literary masterpiece like Moby Dick, like that would not fly today in society. Just because, I feel like the author, first of all, would have to apologize for putting the word dick in the title. And that's a crime in itself because Moby Richard just doesn't hit as hard, in my opinion. And then, I'm no expert on anything, but I feel like some women would say it's like an allegory about men going out after too much rum, trying to harpoon whales or whatever, after having a rough spell or some shit, I don't know. I never read the book, so that's as far as that stretch is going.
Me neither.
Yeah, has anyone? No, it's fine. You? Rotten Tomatoes, certified fresh, what are you giving it?
It's a really good, like an 8. It gets boring sometimes.
Great review. Anyway, so I was having a conversation with a friend the other day, and what I'm going to do to you is I'm going to tell you why I'm right, the theory, and then what actually happened. So, in case you've never seen Memento, no spoilers, I'm just starting at the ending first. So this story ends when I was having a conversation with a new friend, and he said something that really threw me off my rhythm. What he said was, when he was describing a girl, he said this exact phrase. He said, yeah, she was below the average line. And I had to stop him. I was like, dude, are you trying to reach the word count? Why did you not say below average? And then it dawned on me. I'm right, by the way, or else. So this is the theory. PTSD comes in many different forms, and the initial trauma can last long after the event has happened. Which is why I have the theory that college can give you low-key PTSD, in some cases. Why was my guy saying she was below the average line? I guarantee you he had one too many 700-word essays, and he was just trying to fill the void of this garbage of some Western Civ before 1500 class. I've been there. I don't know if you guys have. And as you can tell, I have a little bit of low-key PTSD too, because this is my first draft. There was no rehearsal of what I'm saying right now. This is a one and done. I jotted some stuff down right before. I don't give a shit if there's laughter or not. This is me handing in the paper and saying, here. So yeah, she's got degrees. Anyway, this one's rough, because this happened yesterday. I need to stop being so ignorant, because now my housemates are mad at me. So anyway, actually ironically, when I was writing that college PTSD bit, I was making toast, in my oven, because I'm poor and I don't have a toaster for some reason. It's not in the lease. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. So I'm really sweating away, really burning that midnight whale oil from that Moby Dick bit before that didn't work. Don't forget that one. So then I forget about it. I still 10 minutes. I threw it on 210. I don't know if the oven was in Fahrenheit or Celsius, so it's probably pretty bad. Yeah, I know. No one else is laughing. So I forget about it, and like, after a bit, I smell like a weird smell, and then I turn around and just see, I'm like, fuck! So then I like rip open, like, the oven, I turn on the fan above it, I'm opening up all the windows, I'm like waving my hands around, and like, and I was like, fuck, this is bad, but then I was like, okay, this is fine, I'm by myself in my apartment, like, there's no one around, because that's what by myself means, in case, it is the first draft, there was a lot of redundancies. So then, my housemate, Vanessa, she comes home, and right before this happens, I'm like, all right, no one's home, redundancy. I'll be fine, like, I'll just take care of this. And then she comes in, and she's just like, oh, and the cheese! Oh my God! It's okay. It's not your fault, you're fine, you're perfect, you're gonna be a millionaire. I don't remember what she said, I just have to fill in the lines. It was probably along those lines. So then, as the, oh shit, I just thought of this. As the smoke cleared, as a literary device, I actually just thought of that, goddamn. So anyway, as the smoke cleared, I'm still sitting at the table, slaving away, thinking about, just how I'm going to make this right. So I do my go-to method. I decided to deflect away from me. I look at her and I said, Vanessa, this event made me realize something. Like, in America, if I had done this, where I lived, it's USA especially, no one showed up besides, no one came knocking on the door or anything to see if we were okay. In America, the whole fire department would have came, and then there would be a couple of cops there just in case, because what are they gonna do? And then you'd have some moms huddled outside in their pajamas, talking to each other, trying to figure out what happened. What happened? It's I don't know. And I don't even know, they're just taking up space at that point. And then, and that didn't happen. There was no knocks on the door, no threats, no, you should learn from this. It was just it was pure, unadulterated, unprejudiced, blissful ignorance, and that's why I really like this country a lot. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a good night.